I'll be giving my secrets out. This is like a, this is like the family, this is like a family craft secret. Okay, so see now, look, we've got this little, we got Rudolph here. We're gonna make a smaller bow. We'll make a smaller bow for Rudolph. So see, I'm making a smaller loop, but it's the same concept. You just fold that in there. But you think, I don't want a great big loop, because the bigger the loop is, the less it's not going to be as full. So if you want something to be real full, then you probably want go with a smaller loop. But it's the same thing. See, I'm just doing the very same thing. I'm holding it. See how I'm holding it with my thumb and my forefinger? Holding it. I'm twisting it because it's not, it's not printed on this side. The real pretty print's on this side. So I want to make sure that that's always the print that shows up. And all I'm doing is making a little loop, and I'm holding it. That's the main thing, is just holding that loop together. Holding those together so that they won't come apart. And and then I twist it. See, I had to twist that a little bit. And then I bring another loop in, and I pinch it, and I hold it. So, and I just keep doing the same thing. Only you're doing it one side, you do it this side, and then you twist, and you do this side. And the reason you pinch it is just because it makes it easier to hold, makes it a lot easier to hold. And this time I'm going to I put a little loop on this one side, and that loop's going to end up being my center loop. I hope you could see all that. I hope I wasn't doing it so far away. Now, once again, I'm going to take my ribbon. I'm going to take this little string. And this is, for packages, I don't use wire. I use this ribbon, like this stuff, because that wire, is kind of hard to. It's not as easy to deal with when you're wrapping packages. Now I'm going to tie that off and tie it just as tight. I get it as tight as possible. And then I tie it into a knot, pull it, and there I have. See, now you've got both sides here with it tied off in the middle. And then I'll cut that. I usually leave it on the roll just so I won't come up short, and then I'm like, oh, gee. And I've done that before, and then it's kind of like, well, I've messed that up. So now, see, that's remember that little bitty loop that I made there at the end on that one side? I'll pull that out kind of in the middle, and that makes my middle loop. And then, once again, we're just going to pull these out. And you can, now that you've tied it off, you can pull those out. You don't have to keep them, you don't have to be worried about them coming apart or anything, because they're not. They're tied in a good and hard knot, so they're not going anywhere. And then you just start playing with it. You play with it until you've got it looking exactly the way you want it to look. And then, let's say you wanted to put it on, let's say you just wanted to put it on this cup. We'll just do that just for the fun of it. And I'll tie this in a bow so I can untie it. Let's say you were going to give somebody this cup. And so you're going to tie this on there. And then, once you tie it on there, this may not work. We'll see. Then once you tie it on there, then you can really play with it then. You can get it to the way you really want it to look. Because then it's, it's secured to something, which it's not really secured to this. It keeps slipping off of there. But you get what I'm saying. Then you can really play with it. and get it to looking the way you want it to look. But it's, you know, the general concept is as long as you keep those loops about the same size and you keep them even. If you put 4 on one side, put 4 on the other. That way you'll have, you know, you'll have plenty to play with on each side of your bow. And there you have it. There's another little bow ready to go. Now then, just like with the other ones, I'm gonna tie this off. And there you have it. That's a really good size for your packages, I think, because it makes it real full looking. Okay? So I'm going to send this to you and you let me know if it helps. See? Ta-da! And where's my other one? Ta-da! What? See how wonderful that looks? Both of them. They're both really pretty. I really like this bow. I think it's kind of old. Oh, this ribbon. It's kind of old-timey looking. Here's a package I did with this. See how pretty you can make them look? Okay, well, that's my tutorial. So, let me know what you think. Bye, honey.